This segment of the news is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office.
Many people with type 2 diabetes not treated with insulin self-monitor their blood sugar levels. But the value of this practice has been debated. So how effective is self-monitoring for these patients when it comes to glycemic control and health-related quality of life? A new study in JAMA Internal Medicine investigates.
Many patients with type 2 diabetes not treated with insulin self-monitor their blood sugar levels at home. Patients like April Reese.
A couple of times a week I am testing to make sure that I'm in the right range, or if I feel like something's wrong, I test.
But how effective is self-monitoring for patients like April? Dr. Katrina Donahue and Dr. Laura Young of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and their colleagues studied 450 adults who had non-insulin treated type 2 diabetes. Researchers wanted to know if self-monitoring blood glucose levels affected diabetes control by looking at patients' hemoglobin A1C levels, a measure of longer-term sugar control, or their health-related quality of life. In the randomized trial, patients were divided into 3 groups. One group did not do self-monitoring, the second group did once daily self-monitoring, and the third group monitored once daily too, but also received messages with encouragement or instruction through their meter. The study appears in JAMA Internal Medicine.
After 1 year, we found no significant differences in A1C or glycemic control between the 3 groups. Also, there were no significant differences in health-related quality of life.
The next steps are getting the message out and really helping patients understand, as well as healthcare providers, the message from the study, and helping patients feel comfortable recognizing that testing may not be necessary, especially for those who are used to doing it at once or multiple times a day.
Study results do not apply to insulin-treated patients. April Reese says the results are worth a conversation with her doctor about the value of self-monitoring.
I will talk with my doctor about these results so that we can look at my treatment plan and make some decisions moving forward about how I want to be managed.
Laura Berger, The JAMA Report.
Thanks so much, Laura. The study was performed at 15 primary care practices in North Carolina. Countless residents in Houston are still waiting for rescue following Saturday's hurricane. Harvey has been downgraded to a tropical storm and is still packing a punch. Floodwaters have risen in Beaumont, swallowing another Texas city. At least 24 deaths related to Hurricane Harvey and its aftermath have been reported in Texas. In Beaumont, rescuers saved a toddler clinging to her mother's dead body in floodwaters about a half mile from their car. The girl is reportedly in stable condition with hypothermia. About 90 miles east of Houston, in Port Arthur, floodwaters have overwhelmed a shelter at the Bob Bowers Civic Center. The cots the victims were sleeping on are now in at least 2 feet of water. Victims are now sitting on tables or bleachers and will be relocated to a middle school in the area. Rescuers have said that more boats and help is needed. If you want to help, you can donate to the American Red Cross online, or you can give them a call at 1-800-HELP-NOW. That's 1-800-HELP-NOW. We'll be back with more news right after this.